feed him second then. Sarah,
come on.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
he's
following
coming.
you. I think he wants that tree.
Here.
He's running to get it.
Now you guys are going to fight over it.
Whoa, wow.
Oh, wow.
Almost took her hand off.
I'll take it.
She gets better when you
Yeah, she's going. There, you hungry
She
now?
doesn't waste any time, eh?
Come here, Pacha.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait till later. Okay.
I guess you have to have a certain type of personality.
I know. He's finally sniffing.
Aw,
That's
Female was more aggressive.
They'll eat. So like I said, these guys are African lions. They're unique to the cat species in a couple of different ways. The first way is these guys are a social species of cat. So most other cats in the wild are solitary. They come together only to mate. So they'll breed and raise their cubs up for a couple of years, and then they'll go their separate ways again. So these guys live in what's called a pride. Can be up to about 30 lions in a pride. So they live in a big family group. The other way these guys are unique to the cat species is they're what's known as a sexually dimorphic species. And that's basically a big fan.
Oh, gee.
Here's one.
Here's the other one. I'll never look at chicken the same. I'm going down sleep.
Wow.
Okay. So here we have our Amur tigers, formerly known as Siberians, and most people recognize these guys as Siberian tigers, but their name is actually changed to Amur tigers. So the first one to come up was the male Sakuro, and the female follow. Her name is Kumara. Now these guys are critically endangered cat species, and one of the main reasons is... Come on! I just need you to show yourself one time, and then we can go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good girl. There we go. So now we can see her a little bit better.
Oh, look, that's what made it.
Good girl. So you can see if she comes a little bit further this way, you can see her nice long tail.
Wow.
Sexy.
She is not fresh.
Push. Happy cat. Vicious one. Okay. I'll leave you alone now. So there you can see that tail. You can see that nice long tail there. Good girl. Good girl. We actually have Rob and Marilyn Moyce. They actually go right in their enclosure with them.
Do they really?
Yeah, he goes right in there. He's the one that maintains this enclosure. They have to have a very specific enclosure. They need to have a lot of the shade cover just because they are cold climate animals. So they have a lot of shade. Keeps it like 10 degrees colder in there than outside. And a lot of things to climb on. They need to be climbing and moving all the time. So they have a lot of special things in their enclosure. So it has to be maintained quite frequently. And you have a younger cougar on site. Her name is Sassy, the very first enclosure. I'm sure everybody saw her before we started the feeding tour. She's not one of their babies, but she is just an example of a younger cougar. When they're born, they're completely covered in spots. So Sassy does still have some of her baby spots in front of her legs and along her back. A lot of babies are spotted when they're born. Lion cubs are completely spotted as well. Their spots are about as dark as the back of their ears, so they don't even look like a cougar as a baby. I have no idea. You would have no idea that it's even a cougar. It just looks like a small, like a house cat with lots of spots on it. And their eyes are bright blue, just like the sky. They're the color of the sky. They're a piercing blue. And then as they get older, they're...
the main difference between them. They're actually found all across Asia. I don't know, have you guys heard him making a sound? So you can hear it there. They actually, what they do is to communicate with one another, they sing. They have something special in their vocal cords that allows them to make a pitch that no other animal or human can make. And they're so intelligent. Like, out of all the other primates, I think he's definitely the smartest. And unlike a lot of animals, they're actually monogamous. So once they find a mate, they stay for life. And a lot of times, if one of the mate dies, they don't end up finding anyone else. It's just, they're very close, like family oriented. Right? Yes, he's still pretty young. He, like, unfortunately, his mom passed away a couple years ago. So we're still trying to find him a mate, just so he has someone to stay with. Yeah, he's really special. And they come in all colors, so he's black, but there's tan ones, all white ones. So he's the white-handed gibbon. Here you go, buddy.
He looks at it like the same thing again.
There you go. He's so smart, actually. Like, sometimes what we'll do is make little puzzles and stuff for him, and he's able to, like, figure them out. And unlike the other primates, like, they're all smart, but they're mostly able to eat anything you give them. He takes his time to look at his food, examine it, decide if he actually wants to eat it or not.